morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Yes, happy April. Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back to you, I should say.
45 and rain. We're going to have a rainy day today and tomorrow, and we do have a threat of severe weather both today and tomorrow, so keep your eye on the weather. We could get strong winds, damaging hail, heavy rain, so there's a possibility of flooding today.
Oh my goodness.
And tomorrow.
Our weather today brought to you by Hometown Heating, Cooling, and more. Visit heatandcoolwithus.com. Thanks to Hometown Heating and Cooling for helping us bring you the weather. I don't know if the rain has blurred out the sky cam. I wonder if we could, maybe we'll check that later in the show. Oh no, it is.
Wow.
There it is right there, the Hometown Heating and Cooling sky cam. That is Jackson High School in the distance.
April showers bring May flowers.
So they say.
Yeah. Did you stay up and watch the national championship?
You know what? That's been the conversation around the office, was not did you watch the game, but did you stay up?
Yeah.
And I didn't. I went to bed at halftime.
Ridiculous that on a Monday night at 9:20 the game starts, and you know, people like high school kids, people that have work on Tuesday morning, it's too late.
It is too late.
I taped it, and I taped extended 1/2 hour. Still wasn't enough.
Really?
I taped the Channel 6 News because I figured it'd go past. Still not enough.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you really got to be dedicated. So I haven't seen the ratings. I'll be anxious to see the ratings for that, but congratulations to UConn. And if you bet on UConn at the end of last year to win the national championship, $100 would have paid you $10,000.
Wow.
So
A 20-point average win margin throughout the tournament. Actually, you know, it's called March Madness, but it actually happens in April.
it does. Yeah. The national championship game is played in April.
Yeah.
But the madness is in March.
I wanted to see Jim Nance's last game. I wish he had a better game to
I
call.
know.
But his final words, thank you for being a friend.
Oh, that's wonderful. Gosh, he is one of my best friends. Do you remember the Lake Erie walleye fishermen?
Oh, yeah, they stuffed fish with weights.
Yeah, the two fishermen. They were in court, and they were faced with over 30 witnesses from the prosecution, and last minute their lawyer took a plea deal. And I don't know why they didn't take the plea deal ahead of time, because they were basically let off the hook. No jail time. God, those guys
let off the hook.
get it?
Yeah.
Look at those guys.
They look like Russian mobsters.
They look like greasy fishermen. So here's their punishment. Chase lost his $100,000 boat, which he stole to win anyways. There it is right there. That'll be probably up for auction soon at some point. His $100,000 fishing boat. They both lost their fishing license for 3 years, and they got some probation. I think they should have done prison time.
Yeah.
You're telling me, what's worse? I mean, now President Trump's indictment has not been unsealed yet, but I can guarantee you that whatever these guys did was worse.
What about the team that finished second? Shouldn't they get the boat in the morning?
No.
They should have won, right?
They should have won, Brandon, the team that finished in second place, but they didn't. So
The former president, will be in a Manhattan courtroom today to face charges, and we don't know what the charges are yet.
no, we don't.
No, they'll be announced sometime after 2:15, but it has been revealed the charges involved that he falsified business records to hide hush money payments to Stormy Daniels. And it's going to be an absolute circus in Manhattan today. And the mayor has said, control yourself, people.
Yeah, so you won't be able to watch the proceedings. Those were denied.
Yeah.
5 photographers will be allowed to take pictures of Donald Trump and the courtroom before it starts, and then everyone will leave.
But we will hear from both the DA in a press conference afterwards, and after President Trump arrives back at Mar-a-Lago, he is expected to deliver a press conference. So we will know more at the end of today, for sure.
Yeah, it should be an entertaining day for sure.
Jim Nantz is probably getting on a plane this morning from Houston to Georgia, the Masters, and that's this weekend. And that will continue for Jim Nantz until Jim turns 80. And that's in his contract, and he'll still do NFL football.
Yes, so we'll get to see more Jim. So, Masters, big week. You're in a Masters pool. Last year you screwed up and missed it. Last night, at the last hour, you had a problem. Were you able to figure it out?
I did. Who are your picks in the
I don't
the
remember.
Masters?
Rory McIlroy,
I got him.
Scott Scheffler.
I've
Even
got
though I don't
him.
like
I
him.
don't like him.
Hate him. Well, I don't hate him. I just don't care for him. And then I picked a couple of the live guys. I know. Yeah, the live guys. Hey, Napoleon Lawn and Leisure is having their annual open house. It's April 17th to the 22nd. But on Friday, the 21st, guess who's going to be there? Dollenberger's food truck.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so stop by Napoleon Lawn and Leisure, one of our great sponsors, having their open house the week of April 17th to the 22nd. But again, food trucks on the 21st.
Yesterday you were whining about the Tigers, and I've got some good news for Tigers fans. They won yesterday, and it took 11 innings, and it was very exciting, 7-6 over the defending world champion Houston Astros. So that's the good sign. They beat the World Series champs.
We have two staffers going to opening day here.
Yeah, Adam and Joe.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever happened.
No.
That we've had someone go to opening day.
Are they going together?
No, I don't think they are.
University of Michigan Health System, U of M Health, has formally acquired Sparrow Health System, Lansing-based healthcare, a $800 million deal. U of M will invest $800 million in Sparrow, and eventually the name will change.
Yeah, well, that would be interesting over in Lansing, won't it? University of Michigan Hospital and Michigan State.
Well, because Sparrow has quite a few deals with MSU. That's where the MSU doctors go to train.
Yes.
So.
Well, we'll see if everyone can get along in the medicine world of the Big Ten.
Yep. King Charles is going to be coronated.
Yeah, coronated.
Next month, a month from today, actually. And while he was touring Germany, some fans offered him the Burger King crown.
That's nice of them.
Because the crown is being resized. It's not big enough for King Charles' head. So the 362-year-old real crown, they hope will be ready in time for the coronation. But in the meantime, people have been offering him the Burger King crown wherever he goes.
That's awful.
Politely declines.
Oh my gosh. I have some more overseas news from Liverpool, criminal news. There's a gentleman, he was hiding from the police. Look where he hid. Look where he hid. He was running, this guy, he was in Liverpool, Edmund Lika of Liverpool, he was running a cannabis farm and he tried to hide on the roof. Now he was caught eventually, but that officer was the laughingstock of the police department right there.
Where is he?
Yeah, couldn't find him. Could not find him.
Speaking of the police, I have the police blotter today. Officer Brooker conducted a traffic stop near Lincoln Street and West North Street yesterday. A 19-year-old female was arrested on an outstanding warrant. Plus, she received a citation for disguising. Disguising.
What do you mean? Oh,
I don't know. That's all it says. Disguising. She was disguised.
Maybe we need to look that up and see what it is. Maybe it was presenting a false ID. Was she disguised as a police officer?
Maybe that's it. Maybe she was impersonating a police officer.
Impersonating a police officer.
Also, Officer Goebel dispatched to an overdose. They brought him to the hospital. He said, "No, I don't want the treatment." Guess what happened 3 hours later? Officer Goebel responded to an overdose same guy. 3 hours later.
That's crazy. But we know that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's time for Love Living in Jackson, presented by Heather Herndon and the entire Herndon team at Howard Hanna Real Estate Services. And this week, Heather is telling us about the ABC Bakery, specializing in freshly baked goods made from scratch, including cookies, cakes, cupcakes, chocolates, donuts, and pies. Hey, look at these Easter cookies and treats here. They're located at 1931 Horton Road in the South Point Plaza behind Penn Chiropractic Center and Crimson Oak. Visit them online at cookiesjackson.com. Thanks to Heather and the entire Herndon team at Howard Hanna Real Estate Services for helping bring you Love Living in Jackson.
Those look good.
They do look good.
Andy and I were in the Outer Banks of North Carolina last week. What was the highlight of the trip for you?
Marshalls.
Yeah, it was two big events happening in the Outer Banks. The grand opening of the first Marshalls in Southern Shores.
And Brandon, that'd be like if we had Chili's open here.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
And a Kmart. A former Kmart has been turned into a Target, and the Target grand opening we missed by one day.
Thank God.
It was the talk of the Outer Banks. What was your best memory of Marshalls?
I found a secret pair of shoes that should have never made it onto the truck, never made it onto the shelf, and they made it home with me.
Do you have a video?
You do.
Let's take a look.
I'm here at the grand opening of the Marshalls in Kitty Hawk. I haven't even showered today. There's also 25 people in line today, and I'm going to go right to the men's shoes section. Not a lot of people know that they have men's shoes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Am I going to be famous now?
You will.
Okay.
What are you trying to get?
I have no idea. So you just check it out. Yep. Yep.
Exactly. Something to do. That's what we're doing. Okay, we'll see what we get. I literally crawled out of bed and went to that Marshalls, but I'm so happy I did that because that's when the good stuff was there. Hour later, it was gone. I'll never go back.
And you know it was gone because you went back 4 times.
To make sure they didn't restock. Yeah.
Yeah. So
What else was I going to do?
there's so much to do in the Outer Banks, and you're at Marshalls most of the time.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
What's with this, these derailments? We've had a spate of derailments, from train derailments, and yesterday there was another one in northwestern Montana. A freight train carrying beer spilled Coors Light and Blue Moon beer into the Clark Fork River. Wow.
I mean, are they going too fast?
I don't
What's
know.
going on?
You know what I think it is? I think they're putting too many cars on the train.
I think you might be right. How could you possibly control that many cars?
I don't think you can. And I think, have you ever been stopped at the tracks here in Jackson when one of these giant freight trains goes through and you count the cars and you count the cars, you give up counting
I
the
count
cars?
the people that have hopped on the train that are hitching rides, which you should never do, by the way. It's
No.
very, 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 very dangerous.
You don't hear much about train hobos anymore.
No, you don't.
No hazardous materials were released according to the Plains Paradise Rural Fire District, and the only thing that got in the river, Coors Light and Blue Moon beer. Fish are drunk.
That's okay. I don't know if it'll affect anything.
They were able to contain the spill. This weather is not good for high school sports.
No, it's not.
Spring sports is the one season that really gets shortchanged. Games are canceled. Yesterday, the Jackson High Vikings baseball team all suited up, ready to play a doubleheader.
Ready to go.
And what happened?
Waverly called and said, nah.
Yeah. At
No,
the
we
last
don't.
minute, they said, no, it might rain. I guess
did
in their-
rain.
It did rain, but not till they could have got one.
You could have
game
played
in.
the game. You could have played the
Yeah.
game. But we did have we had a few things going on. Let's get to our Extreme Dodge scoreboard. Like we said, Waverly at Jackson was postponed. Hey, listen to this. Columbia Central and Napoleon, they faced off in an exhibition. The two teams played 3 30-minute periods in a scrimmage-style match. Now, Napoleon, they are starting soccer for the first time in school history, and they're a club team. So great opportunity for them to get going. Obviously, Columbia handled them no problem. Been a program for quite a long time. But this is how programs start. And kudos to Napoleon for starting a soccer team. And it was not too long ago. Michigan Center started a soccer team. We've seen success. So just because you're not seeing it right away doesn't mean it won't come.
And it was just a scrimmage, and
Right.
Napoleon didn't have the uniforms yet.
Right. And here's what's coming up on deck for April 4th. We've got baseball. Brandon, I didn't play baseball in high school, so I only got to play in like May and June. What is it like out there in April? I mean, is it fun?
I liked it because it was the beginning of baseball starting again.
Yeah.
It was very wet.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Cold,
not fun to play.
wet.
Right, your hands sting when you hit, just a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
going on.
Brandon Dolly was a star,
Second baseman.
second baseman for the Jackson High Vikings
Yeah.
back in the 70s.
Thanks, Mark.
Oh, that's awful. Those are the baseball games. Softball, Concord at EJ, Hanover at Quincy, Northwest at Michigan Center, Dansville at Napoleon, then girls soccer, Hanover at Northwest, and then Clinton at Lumen Christi. Both those soccer tilts start at 5:30. Thanks to Extreme Dodge for bringing you our scores and on deck every single day.
This is, of course, Holy Week, and we have Easter, the culmination on Sunday. On Saturday, we have a whole bunch of Easter egg hunts. A couple of big ones. The Bright Walls folks are having an Explore event where they're hiding Easter eggs and other surprises all around the Bright Walls. All the murals. How many are there?
30 some?
No.
Well, I think, there's like 50. I don't know how many there are, but I think they're doing this at 30 murals.
There are 71 murals. They're going to have the kids go to the murals, and there'll be all kinds of cool photo ops and great prizes, and they get a treat.
And you can be up to the age of 12.
This will be from noon to 2, and earlier in the day from 10 until noon will be the Jackson College 7th Annual Easter Egg Hunt, and that is for kids ages 0 to 10, and they'll have the kids separated by age groups, and they, like Halloween, they've got tons of candy and treats at Jackson College. All are welcome. These are free. Everybody's welcome. Come on out and hunt for Easter eggs on Saturday. And the city of Jackson also has an Easter egg hunt, and there's a bunch of churches. There's some adult Easter egg hunts. Sand Hill Crane has an adult Easter egg hunt. So,
We should have an Easter egg hunt.
check Today in the J, and they'll be at 30 murals. Thank you.
Yeah.
Check Today in the J later this week, and also Experience Jackson for all the Easter activities. Of course, the community-wide Easter dinner Sunday, 2 o'clock at Queens. All are welcome to that. They would like you to call for reservations because they want to make sure they have everyone's place set. People get name tags. It's a really cool thing. 517-435-5296. Make your reservations. And if you need transportation, let them know as well. So they'll pick you up and take you home.
A lot to do.
Who's on the show today?
We have a wonderful show lined up. We're going to get things started with the mayor of our fine city of Jackson, Daniel Mahoney, right after this.
Center for Family Health is proud to announce that all 4 of our school health center locations have reopened and are accepting new patients. We recognize the importance of making sure kids have access to medical and mental health care. When their basic needs are met, kids are better prepared to focus on learning and be present in school. Families thrive when everyone has access to quality health care, so patients of all ages are welcome. Parkside, Northeast, Jackson High, and Northwest Health Centers provide primary medical care and mental health services in convenient locations throughout the community. Call us today to make your appointment or for more information. Center for Family Health, opening the door to health care for all.
Asthma Allergy Centers can help you breathe freely. Since 1980, our board-certified specialists have provided testing and treatment for a wide variety of asthma and allergy-related conditions, including immunodeficiencies and skin problems. No referrals are necessary, and we accept any insurance or no insurance. You can even use our mobile app to check in and pay. Come see us at our Jackson office or one of our multiple offices in Southwest Michigan.
Best summer ever. Amazing summers start at the Jackson YMCA. Campers never want the summer to end at the Jackson YMCA. Kids look forward to 10 weeks of fun, packed with activities, games, water fun, sports, field trips, and so much more. Your camper will make new friends, learn and laugh. Fun for kids, peace of mind for you. Sign up for your favorite theme week or join us all summer long. Register today at jacksonymca.org.
At Blair's Car Care, honesty and customer satisfaction have always been the most important thing for us. We have been serving loyal customers in Jackson County for almost 100 years. We do auto repair of all sorts, including tires, alignment, brakes, oil changes, and much more. For more information, please call 517-782-8116 or come stop by at 2424 Wildwood Avenue and experience for yourself what makes Blair's so special.
I use my brain power to help kids realize theirs. I am Henry.
When Tyler got his new heart, ours became whole again. We are Henry.
I'm a bike rider and a rare cancer survivor. I am Henry.
I move patients from point A to point Believe. I am Henry.
I am Henry.
I am Henry.
When you found your inner believer and all-around conqueror, you found your Henry.
Today's show is brought to you by Michigan Psychological Care. Their mission is to aid in the emotional and psychological development of people of all ages through individualized couples and group therapy. Contact one of their patient advocates today to make an appointment. Their Jackson office, you can reach them at 517-273-2033. Our show today is also being brought to you by Vermeulen's Home Furnishings. They're in their third generation and their 97th year here in Jackson.
Oh, one other Easter note, the Cascades Manor Easter brunch is sold out. But there are other brunches all throughout the area, and you don't feel like cooking on Easter, check out all the local restaurants offering Easter brunches and Easter dinners. Joining us now is the mayor of the city of Jackson, Daniel Mahoney. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Good.
I was asking you before we started, what's it like to be the mayor? And it seems very busy.
Yeah, it is. It's really busy, but it's rewarding work. I mean, especially when you deeply care about the community. You want to make an impact. You want to help make changes in a positive direction. It's time well spent.
Last week you delivered your second State of the City address, and as I read it, I thought, wow, there really were a lot of positive, uplifting things that you were able to talk about last week.
Yeah, I mean, and this, not to take away from the work that we still have left to do, but to me, the State of the City is an opportunity for us to celebrate. Like when I sat back and I thought about what's the goal, right? And the first thing that really came to mind is, when you are in this line of work, and I said this at the State of the City, it's great to hear how much somebody cares about the community and they can talk about their feelings all day long. But when it comes down to it, when you are in this position of responsibility, people want to know three things. What did you say you were going to do? What did you actually do? And now what are you saying you're going to do next? And that's really what I wanted to focus my entire talk around is, what we said we were going to work on and accomplish in the last year. Talk about areas that we were successful and that we had good results in, and then talk about the future of what we plan to do next.
Housing and homelessness, basic needs, that was a big focus of the speech.
It was. I feel like, we did so much work in that area, and a lot of it really came together right in the last few months, so we decided that we had an obligation to try to do something about the homelessness issue. We were getting a lot of requests for help from citizens and people around the community who work in that area. And, we felt the obligation to do something. And then that's when we did the hotel project. And we recently just purchased T.A. Wilson to do a warming shelter and kind of continue that project there. So that way, we have a place for people to go. We're looking for some partners in the community to help manage that. And then the housing crisis that we have is we've got such a great plan to address that. I mean, we already have so many great apartment complexes coming in over the next year. Some that were started prior to me coming in office. Some that we're still kind of trying to figure out the last pieces to make sure that they actually happen. But then, we've got 137 lots sold.
That's amazing.
To have 137 new houses built by a developer who wants to do rentals in those houses. And that's great. But what I'm more excited about is the 100 houses that the Affordable Housing Commission came up with a plan to develop. And those will be owner occupied. 60 to 80% average median income is the target customer for those houses. And we're going to provide some down payment assistance and get some families in houses. And, that's going to be a wonderful thing for the city.
What's this house? This is on Prospect, right?
So this is a new build on Prospect. This is a model, an example of the rentals that they're gonna do. So, and I think that the houses that we plan to build for owner occupied are gonna be similar houses. They're gonna be 2 to 3 family homes, and they'll be very similar to this.
It's so important, affordable housing all across the country.
It is.
And I mean, if you just look at home prices in general, it's crazy for everybody. But
it really is.
For low income, the ability to better yourself financially as an opportunity really to become a better part of the community, and it needs to happen.
It does. Yeah. It means so much different it means so much more to a person to own something opposed to renting it, right? I think that you take much better care of things that you own than that you rent, because you're not going to be there forever. But when somebody buys their forever home, they buy a home, and then this is not just buying a home, but this is a brand new home. A brand new home for somebody. That's just so exciting to be a part of at this time. So, shout out to the Affordable Housing Commission and Corey Mays and Shane Laporte for, putting this whole thing together, and all of the community partners that it's going to take to make this successful.
One of the things you talked about during the State of the City was the south side of town, and a lot of money potentially. And I'm excited about this project. And this will be a major, major project. It
will. So we've done such great work over the last year, being on the Martin Luther King Corridor Authority, and we've applied for some grants. One of the major grants that we applied for is called the RISE grant, which would allow the total redevelopment of MLK from South Street down to Morrell. That's underground and above ground, meaning the streetscapes and lights and sidewalks, underground infrastructure replacement. That would be a total facelift, just that in itself.
Right.
But I mean, again, to me, I keep referring back to what happened downtown, right? When downtown had the big boom, what happened was they took care of exactly what we're talking about right now. They took care of the streets, right? They did the underground, and then they did the above ground, replaced all the underground infrastructure, replaced the entire street, redid landscapes and walkways and lighting, and then all of a sudden downtown's a whole different place. 10 years later, looking at, downtown 10 years ago, I mean, you guys know, because you guys have been here and been through the whole redevelopment of downtown.
We got our shoes dirty during that road.
I know you did. I know you did. Some people's pathways had to be lit with candles because it was just nothing out there when they were right in the midst of it, right? And that's really the transformation that we're looking forward to seeing on Jackson's South Side as well. It's an exciting time. We are looking forward to reviewing the responses from the RFP that we put out to actually work with us to get the grocery store built. It may end up being a multi-use building, but ultimately the entire Corridor Authority's goal is to make sure that we end up with a grocery store on the south side, which will probably serve a better part of the community. If we get a nice market over there, it's not far from the downtown loop. It's not far from all of the new developments that are happening in the community right now. So hopefully it'll be highly supported once we get it done.
Yeah, less than a mile from Ella Sharp Park as well.
That's right. right.
Public safety, that's the number one priority of a community's government, and you addressed that. I think that was the first thing you talked about last week.
Yes, yep. I felt like it was important for us to address that first because, I mean, that's one thing that, because we're such a small community, when issues happen, it seemed like it's nonstop. It seems like, oh man, it was just yesterday that something just happened, right? And we don't celebrate the improvements that we've made year over year. And the fact that, you know, we said that the GVI is going to be a part of our strategy to reduce violence, specifically gun violence in the community. We had the Summit to Reduce Violence last year. And, you know, it's always we don't want to put the cart before the horse and say, well, this is the reason that crime reduced. But we do want to acknowledge that we had a huge reduction in violent crimes over the last year.
So the gun violence numbers are, you know, obviously you don't want any gun violence.
That's
but,
right.
You know, a staggering drop.
That's right, a huge drop. You know, almost 50% in both homicides and guns and bullet to body, you know, so almost 50% in both areas, which is huge. You know, that is huge, and that's not where we want to be, of course. We still got plenty more work left to do. But, you know, just want to give recognition to the chief and all the officers out there serving, and Cheryl, who's the coordinator for GVI, and all the work that they've done, and all of the special units who have made this impact. And anyone who's worked on making sure that their efforts are going towards helping us reduce crime in this community. Want to make sure we give them recognition for the work that they've done over the last year.
Oh, the mayor talked about quite a few other things. You can see the mayor's address on the City of Jackson website and also at jtv.tv. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me. Have a good day.
His Honor, the mayor of the City of Jackson, Daniel J. Mahoney. More of the morning show after this.
Serving the greater Jackson area for over 25 years, Tamrock's Automotive knows that your life does not come to a halt because of a concern with your vehicle. Our mission is to provide extraordinary service for every customer, every time. We offer pickup and drop-off service, free loaner vehicles, free car wash, and a 3-year, 36,000-mile nationwide warranty on most repairs. And yes, your vehicle will be diagnosed on the same day of your appointment. Our extensive health and safety inspections, our professional technicians, and state-of-the-art technology will ensure that you know the current condition of your vehicle. You can make an informed decision on the repairs made to your car or truck. When your ride is at a standstill, but your life is not, take it to Tamrock's. Automotive repair you can count on.
You need a plumber? From leak repairs to new construction. Grimes Plumbing Company. Licensed and insured, proudly serves the Jackson area with fast, reliable service. No hot water, drains clogged? Call Grimes Plumbing today, proudly serving Jackson County.
Tina, the Tina Turner Musical. Tina Turner's triumphant story is live on stage in the mega hit musical direct from Broadway. Prepare to be ecstatically blown away. April 18th through the 23rd at Wharton Center. Tickets at Wharton Center and WhartonCenter.com.
A fun place to take your family and friends is the Jackson Candy and Fudge Factory. See. Hear. Smell. Taste. While you're here, pick up a gift to share. You always feel like a kid in a candy store at the Jackson Candy and Fudge Factory.
We all want to protect those we care about. The best way to show them that you care is by getting the COVID-19 vaccine and booster. Safe and effective for everyone 6 months and older, vaccinated individuals are less likely to experience severe COVID-19 symptoms or hospitalization. Protect your loved ones, protect your children, protect yourself. Get vaccinated and boosted. Those you care about are counting on you. Call the Center for Family Health Walk-in Clinic at 748-5500 for your COVID-19 vaccine or booster.
Today's show is brought to you by Midwest Vehicle Group. They're one of the leading sources for quality pre-owned vehicles here in Jackson. When you need a car you can trust, go see Joey Badal at Midwest Vehicle Group.
Our next guests are in from Napoleon High School, both seniors at Napoleon, Bella DeFiore and Keegan Schoendorf. Welcome to the show.
Morning.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for missing school to be with us.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, actually, Napoleon, we talked about Napoleon earlier in the show.
We did.
You have a brand new soccer team.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yes, it's very nice.
So talk a little bit about you guys as part of school have your own Relay for Life club.
Yeah, so actually this year we decided to start an American Cancer Society branch at our school. I'm one of the founders and co-presidents.
That's cool.
And Keegan is our fundraising committee head. And it's just kind of, we decided that we needed something that included everybody. This is a club for every student. We do a lot with fundraising, advocacy, leadership, and it's really about to bring awareness to cancer in our community in the Jackson area.
Why? Why did you decide?
I think everyone has like a personal experience with someone in their family having cancer or someone they were close with. So by Bella starting this, everyone's been more involved. So people who we notice are in a National Honor Society, they join this and it's very personal. So they take pride in doing this.
You'll have a team at the Jackson County relay?
Yes, we are aware that we found out that they did a relay when we were planning ours, and we're very excited too. We've been in contact with people who've been a part of it before.
But you guys are doing your own relay on May 13th, so what will that be like?
So this is Napoleon's first ever Relay for Life, which we're very excited about. It's pretty short. It's only 4 hours this year to start off, but it'll consist of an opening ceremony. We'll have keynote speakers. We want to honor the survivors and caregivers. That's one of the main points of this, so we'll start off with that. A big chunk of it is entertainment purposes. So for that big middle section, we are going to have entertainment, vendors, fundraisers, activities going on. We're going to have a luminaria ceremony, which celebrates the survivors, and we're also going to have a closing ceremony. So
how do you have time for all this? So you're both seniors.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about some of the work that's gone into this.
So as fundraising committee leader, I've been in search of local businesses and sponsors to sponsor our event. We're also looking for like personal donors to just donate money. We kind of have a tiered system of being recognized. So you can either be recognized as an individual or as your business on our community t-shirts, be recognized at the Relay for Life event, and then we also have a business banner that we're going to put up at the event. So those are different ways to get your business recognition.
It's a lot of work, and as Needy said, as the next couple months as seniors are going to be extremely busy for you guys, getting ready for graduation, prom, and all those other things. Pretty impressive. Yeah. You got a whole team besides the two of you. You've got a bunch of other students working on it.
We have so in the club we have 2 founders and co-presidents. The other one can't be here with us today, but we have a large leadership committee, which includes 2 committee heads for fundraising, leadership, advocacy, and survivor outreach. We also have about 35 members from the entire school, which makes it one of the largest student organizations that Napoleon has.
That's amazing.
So we really enjoy it.
You'll be doing it right on the track at the high school.
Yes, it'll be at the high school.
Are you looking for other teams to join?
Yes, so registration is one of the biggest questions that we have so far. So to register, we have attached a link, and there are some QR codes that they're going to show here in a second. But to register, you're going to go to a website, and you can register as an individual or as a team. So we, as a club, have set a goal to raise $10,000 for the entire thing. So that's going to be based off of donations, sponsorships, and then every individual team. So say everyone at JTV made a team together, you guys would then set a personal team goal to raise X amount of money. So if you guys said you wanted to raise $500, it would be your job as the JTV team to go out and raise $500, but all that money would still go back into our grand total. So every team has a goal to raise individual amounts. So
Keegan, what are some of the things you've done to fundraise so far?
So we've reached out to local businesses. We're looking for food truck type vendors to come, and be there. And what we ask is that instead of charging them to come and park their truck there, that they donate a percentage back to the American Cancer Society. Same with vendors. So we're looking for vendors and businesses, small business type places, to come sell their goods and donate a percentage back or charge a fee for a table or a tent. That's another way that we're gonna fundraise money.
We do have the QR code if people want to
yes.
get in touch with you and register, sign up, make a donation. And if people want their sponsorship on shirts, is there a deadline?
We'd hope to have those back within the next week for the shirts. Okay. And then anything after that, we can get up to the event.
What else are you involved in at Napoleon, Keegan, as you wrap up your school career at Napoleon?
I played volleyball at Napoleon. I'm on the track team. I'm in National Honor Society and yeah. American Cancer Society, yeah.
Awesome. And how about you?
I actually just moved to Napoleon under a year ago.
Really?
So yeah, next month it'll be a whole year, but I've been involved in National Honor Society. I did theater, student council, and of course I started this club, so.
Wow.
Oh, I do choir as well. Just a little bit of everything.
And we'll pull up on the screen if you're interested in helping the fight against cancer.
Pink Week. Catch your
Yeah,
rainbow.
you guys have a lot going on.
We've done a lot. It's been a really great first year, and we hope
Are you
that
from
this
out
continues.
of the area?
Yeah, I'm actually from southern Missouri.
So you moved from, how cool is that? So, no problem making friends and starting clubs. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's definitely helped.
That's
and
cool.
I really wanted to network myself in the Jackson area, so
awesome.
This has been great.
That's cool to hear.
Everybody has benefited a lot.
Well, welcome to Napoleon and
Thank you.
Jackson County. How do you like our weather?
It's okay.
Keegan, have you been able to do anything with track yet with this lousy weather?
Our first meet is supposed to be on Thursday, so it's looking like it's going to be a really nice Wednesday. So hopefully the rain holds off on Thursday, though. It's not like today.
Well, good luck with all the end of year activities, and in particular your Relay for Life on May 13th. Really cool that you're doing this.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Bella DeFiore and Keegan Schoendorf, seniors at Napoleon High School, organizing their own Relay for Life. More of the morning show after this.
Tomorrow is taking shape at Napoleon Schools.
If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. If we could find a way to get inside each other's minds. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Well, before you abuse, criticize, and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes.
Jackson Catholic Schools includes 3 elementary preschools, Queen of the Miraculous Medal, St. John the Evangelist, and St. Mary's Star of the Sea, as well as Lumen Christi Middle School and High School. Our focus is educating the whole child, academically, socially, spiritually, and physically. To schedule a visit and to learn more about our outstanding schools, please go to jacksoncatholicschools.org. Jackson Catholic Schools, minds at work, faith in action.
The Enchanted Forest Bar and Grill has something for everyone. They offer a large menu with a variety of meals to choose from, including many Middle Eastern options, along with the everyday favorites. Enjoy live music and dancing, pool table, huge bar and large banquet hall, perfect for your next gathering, wedding reception, graduation party, and more. And don't miss Sunday brunch, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Experience a great night out at the Enchanted Forest Bar and Grill, located at 3705 Ann Arbor Road in Jackson.
The Center for Family Health has all their health centers open, ready to serve you. Parkside, Northeast, Jackson High School, and Northwest Community Health Center. If you need a physical, feeling stressed, just want to learn more about your health, the school health centers are open, and you don't have to be a student or teacher there. All are welcome. The Center for Family Health has been opening the door to healthcare for all for more than 30 years here in Jackson.
One of the event, Napoleon seniors are working on the Relay for Life team. They have a Kit Young basketball fundraising event, the Bulldogs and the Pirates, on April 22nd. Get that on your calendar and come on out and help. Joining us now from Gilbert Chocolates in downtown Jackson, Sally Kirchbaum. Good morning.
Good morning. It's a rainy morning, but it's great to be here.
Looks wonderful.
Yes,
and I'm excited for Easter because I gave up candy for Lent.
So you're due, huh?
I am so due for all of this.
That's right.
All of this.
That's why we need a basket full.
Man, you guys have been busy.
Yes, we have. We have several different items this year. These are the newest thing. Aren't they cute?
Now,
what are those?
I first saw the back of it. It's one of those popper things.
A poppet.
It's a poppet. And we fill them with chocolate, and so then...
Wait, there's chocolate in the poppet?
Uh-huh. So you can... we fill it with chocolate, and so then the child receives it, and they can eat the chocolate, and then they got the poppet afterwards, and those are keychains, but those are just so cute.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, it is. It's great for an Easter basket, so those are really nice, too.
It's two
in there.
Two gifts.
Two gifts.
Yeah, that's right.
It's two gifts.
That's a mom thinking, right?
So, of course, chocolate eggs, chocolate bunnies.
Yep.
What's the always
Well,
go-to?
the bunny is the king, of course.
Yeah.
We do have some religious molds. We found a lamb mold this year. So we have white lambs and we have chocolate lambs, which are really cute. We did have a gentleman come in who was, he said, I'm looking for lambs and we have them. And he came in, he said, that is just too cute. I can't buy it, which is really odd to me. But anyway, we have those this year that we haven't had before, and those are really cute.
Now, when someone comes into Gilbert Chocolates, they can pick out what they want, but there's so many things ready to go.
Yes, that's right. And for Easter in particular, that's kind of the holiday. Is individually wrapped items, such as we've got these Rice Krispie treats, and we have peanut butter eggs, and turtle eggs. There's just and then we have our caramel painted eggs too, which are really nice. So and then of course we have our foil wrap bunnies. So you can fill a basket, and you can even buy a toy, to put in that basket if you come to our store. We also have the dairy-free bunny as well this year too. It's a really good chocolate. It's very smooth and very creamy. It is 50-50 on the chocolate, so it's kind of like right in the middle between a milk and a dark.
I think I've had it.
Yeah, I think we've had it on here before. We were talking about it.
I don't know how you do it.
It is. It's really good. It's just for being a non-dairy product. It's made with oat milk.
Yeah. Katie would like this.
Yeah, non-dairy. I am.
You would like it.
I would. I am 40 years old, but I still get an Easter basket from my mother. And there's always something in Gilbert Chocolates in it.
Good.
I love the anything caramel in it for some reason.
The turtle eggs.
The turtle eggs. Yeah, those are good, aren't they?
What about jelly beans and things like that?
Yeah, we have those, and I have these here. We also have packaged them a little differently this year too, as well. If you would want just something small, like if you have a 40-year-old and you say he's too old for a basket, but I got to get him something.
That's right.
Then we have little boxes such as those that are just kind of cute with a little bit of something without too much. Those are Jordan almonds.
Jordan almonds. Where's Jordan almonds get their name?
I don't know, but they're considered the wedding candy.
Is that right?
Because they're bitter and sweet, just like marriage.
What is it about Easter that's so popular? Is it just a combination of everything. The weather's starting to break, and just people are excited.
For many, it's the religious holiday. You
Right.
know, it's the crescendo of Christianity, and that's kind of where the Lamb comes in, and Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane, and then otherwise it's just the celebration of the equinox and the
Right.
Easter and spring, and so.
Yes, it is Jesus rising. And
are you telling me like I didn't go to Catholic school and know this?
Well, and you do have a giant chocolate
That's
Jesus.
right. We also
Yes.
have Last Supper plaques that are smaller. They sell for around $5, I think, which are kind of cool. They're just a kind of a cool little bit of Easter art, and we have crosses as well too. But we have lots and lots of bunnies. That's the big seller. Everybody wants the bunnies. So we have several different sizes. I just brought this one size pretty much, but
What are your hours leading into the holiday?
they're the same. We're open 10 to 6, Monday through Saturday downtown, and then we're not open on Easter anywhere.
Yep.
And then it's 10 to 8 down at the crossing.
Cool.
And if you go to Briarwood, it would be 11 to 7:30 or
Nice.
8, depending on the crowds.
Saturday's going to be a busy day.
Yeah. It's been busy so far, and we're grateful. We're grateful for everybody that comes
awesome.
in. So.
Yeah. It's a beautiful store. What
Yeah.
a wonderful addition to downtown. It's been awesome.
Yeah, it has. It's been really good for us too. We've been really glad to be downtown. So.
Yeah, I was talking to Tim Bosch yesterday, and your block is the hot block in downtown Jackson right now.
It's not surprising. There's a lot to offer down there. So.
Yeah. Now, I personally count on Gilbert Chocolate's item for Easter every year, and that's been a tradition in our family.
It is a tradition.
And you've been here how many years now?
Well, we moved back downtown in 2016. The company has been here for 123 years.
Wow.
So not us, we haven't. just everybody knows. The funniest thing for me, for our personal Easter story, is that my sister's birthday is April 10th, my older sister, and mine's April 20th. And every time Easter falls on April 10th a lot. And it never falls on April 20th. And I was always so jealous. And then when I was 42 years old, it actually fell on April 20th. It's never done it since. Maybe another 42 years it will again. But anyway, that day I got to feel really special.
And Mother's Day is right around the corner,
yes,
too.
that's the 14th of May. So.
Oh, yeah, not just that, but we've got graduation. There's so many Father's Day. We've got a lot of chocolate and candy gift giving opportunities in the next few weeks.
That's right. Yes, we do. And Easter is a really nice holiday for us, for people coming in, and they are looking for the individual item, which is nice. It's different than Valentine's Day, different than Christmas. They're all unique in their own way. So, and we do have baskets, by the way. If you want to purchase your basket from us, we do have a few downtown. If you come in totally needing everything, we have everything.
Awesome. That's perfect.
Yes, that's right. One-stop shopping.
What's your personal Easter treat?
If you had to grab one on the way out.
I do that like every day.
Yeah, what's the ride home?
Oh, well, I don't know. I like the right now I'm into the little peanut butter smoothies quite a bit. You could get that in a 4-piece box like this. If you wanted, this is another nice gift if you're going to visit somebody and you wanted to put something at everybody's place setting. We have the white piece, 4-piece, and the 2-piece box, and those make really nice. So those are nice. For family get-togethers, I tend to grab the pretzels because they go a long ways. They're lightweight, and so there's a lot of them in a pound, and so I tend to grab those.
Yeah, they take up a lot of space.
Yeah, and they do, and they look nice, and everybody can have pretty much as much as they want.
Well, thanks so much for coming in. Well, I'm sure we'll be stopping in soon.
Oh, I hope so.
For sure.
All righty.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah, coming. Well, that's a long ways.
From Gilbert Chocolate, Sally Kirchbaum. More of the morning show after this.
Gilbert Chocolates has been a Jackson tradition for over 120 years. We've built a reputation for quality gourmet chocolate that you can taste in every bite. Handcrafted and made fresh right here in Jackson. Enjoy a variety of fudge, chocolates, truffles, and more. Create your own gold box or gift basket. Visit us at our new location inside Briarwood Mall in Ann Arbor, as well as Jackson Crossing and our factory location in downtown Jackson. Gilbert Chocolates. We are the sweet soul of Jackson.
Within the folds of your life, you find the passion and drive to keep pushing forward. Growth comes from continually moving ahead in every stage of life. Count on County National Bank to help with seamless financial solutions. We can act quickly and accommodate your needs, whatever life brings your way. Our local bankers understand our community and your goals.
Let's work together.
Learn more about our personalized banking services at cnbb.bank. Member FDIC.
At Runway Party Store, you'll find all of your everyday convenience items, smiling faces to help you find what you need, and daily specials fit for any meal. Visit us today and check out our newly remodeled location on Michigan Avenue just south of the Jackson Airport.
Now is Extreme's Ram Make the Switch event. Did you know you can custom order a new Ram for less than buying one, and you'll have it in 10 to 12 weeks? Also, have you seen the new Jeep lineup? Lease prices are great this month. Finally, the Extreme buying team would like to purchase your vehicle. Extreme pays top market value. It's easy, safe, and you get paid on the spot. Visit Extreme Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Jackson or online at extremedodge.com.
Oh yeah! If you're looking for a high-quality, affordable alternative to the emergency room, then come to IEP Urgent Care's new location in Jackson. It's the same great ER physicians who have been providing care through our local hospitals since 2008, but now with a new location to serve you better. Our ER-trained providers believe high-quality care is for everyone, so we work with all insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare. Come see us on East Michigan Ave.
You protect your family. Are you protecting your home? Windows provide a view to the outdoors and protection from it. Are your windows drafty, cracked, or painted shut? Increase energy efficiency and the value of your home with vinyl replacement windows. Trust your home to the Mays experts for window protection.
The PIC Center is an independent practice that has provided care to the Jackson area for over 25 years. Doctors O'Neill and Cack supervise antibiotic infusions, as well as those for many other conditions, such as inflammatory bowel, joint, and lung disease, anemia, and multiple sclerosis. Our modern facility is open 7 days a week, and the infusion staff will make you feel right at home. Let your doctor know you have a choice where you receive your next infusion. Remember, when you've picked us, you've picked the best.
Welcome back to the morning show. It's time to add another acronym to the workplace, BYOS.
Bring your own socks?
Bring your own stapler. Google telling people they will no longer be providing office supplies like staplers or tape dispensers. Basic supplies will no longer be provided at Google. And
well, what do they need tape and staplers for? Google.
Know. So
I think they'll be okay.
Employees, but they give them massage. Google employs 12 massage therapists.
What?
Yes, but no more staples. No more staplers.
Interesting.
At Google.
Very, very interesting. You know, McDonald's is, they're doing some big things as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, should be interesting to follow.
Yeah, they are temporarily closing their corporate offices because they are laying some people off.
They're going to redo some things.
Restructure.
Yeah.
And so they want everyone home when they get the news that they're being laid off, which I think is, you know, so that you don't have to deliver the news and carry out the box
and all that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think we're all out of time.
I think we are too. Please join us tomorrow morning. We'll have Dr. Jacob Sinkoff from Henry Ford Jackson. We'll also have Brian Glick and Rebecca Armstrong from Alro Steel. Alro celebrating 75 years, and we'll talk about the Al Glick Youth Football Camp and the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Dan Watts from Town Bar and Tri-County Water on the morning show tomorrow.
Later today, Dr. Kelly and Tyler Bogue celebrating 5 years of Community Hearing Center. Jackson Catholic pastors, Fathers Tim McDonald, Tim Nelson, and Chaz Canoy. Julie Weatherby and Tony Pruitt from Region 2 Area Agency on Aging. Jacob Gates from the Frank Center, and Colleen Monahan from the JSO Music on Tap series. That's all for today. We'll see you this afternoon.
Welcome to the 12th Annual Southern Michigan Winter Beer Festival, held at the American One Event Center. This event showcases over 150 craft beers, ciders, meads, and wines, along with food trucks, vendors, live music, and more. This is always one of the most popular events of the year, and I'm so glad I get to be here. It's time to get the show started with Andrew Volk and Courtney Trowbridge